gonna go ahead and let you know. First and foremost, you know who I'm talking about. First and foremost, the Most High is not a he; it's a she. That's why you got kicked out of the daggone in the spirit realm as it is. You've been down here to and fro like everybody else that was actually on that realm that got kicked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and educate people on who and what the Most High really is and what she's connected to. So you can now see that I'm not playing with you no more. See, this is where I'm different from you. I know who sent me here. I know who called me here. But guess what? I'm about to just get myself in a deeper thought and let me make one thing clear. I'm a better hip hop artist that you will ever be in your good or bad day. I can freestyle any and any day. I can rap any and any day. But one thing I don't do is lead people astray. You people are playing with people got daggone souls and thoughts. Gassing it up, lighting it up like it's stinking like farts. I'm done with your little whack ass. You can't even touch me when it comes down to freestyling. I'm going to tell you the truth. You the type of dude that I see over there in the corner, getting high, wilding. I'm done with these cats like you. Like shit, I will piss right through you. I don't have no time for you anymore. But I'm here to let you know, dog, I'm here to settle the score. I ain't playing with you no more. I know who I represent. I know who sent me on here. And this right here is my letter to get rid of you on this event. You don't know nothing about who the daggone Most High is at all. The Great Mother is the one that is the be all, see all, and all of it from the beginning and the end. She is the Alpha and Omega. I don't even fuck with you, man. Fuck you. I'm gonna tell you like that. Where I'm at right now, that wasn't even a freestyle. I'm just speaking from the heart. If I really want to freestyle, trust me, my shit is way better than yours. It's a true work of art. Just letting you know that. Anyway, I digress. That wasn't even a freestyle. I just want to speak my mind. Because I'm tired of niggas like you walking around saying you divine. Man, please. You the motherfucker that sold your goddamn soul to the devil with blood on the dotted line. This not even a freestyle. I'm just speaking from my mind. Okay. Back. See, it's cats like you though that make it so fucked up for people that really are conscious, that really know who sent them here and how they got here. Narcissism or not, dog, I'm telling you, this is what the Vesica Piscis really is right here. Let me clear my throat on that. Right here. This is the Vesica Piscis. Read that. Read that. What does this say about the Vesica Piscis, the womb of the cosmic mother? So all y'all calling God he, look at that. What being have a womb? What being have a womb? You keep on calling God a he. What being have a womb? Tired of keep on trying to tell people what's up. Look at that. Look at that. Look what it says right here. Vesica Piscis, sacred womb of creation. That's what that says. What's going on? Look at that. All of this. I'm showing you all so you'll know. So y'all all will know. This is the Vesica Piscis, my beloved. This is connected to the Creator, the primordial mother, who you call God, but instead of calling her she, you calling her a him. That's what that is. This is what this all represent. The whole time you've been lied to by these goddamn agents on YouTube telling you that God is a he and it's a she. I don't know what language that's speaking is, but I'm getting rid of that. That's all it's about. So, I can rhyme when I want to. I can freestyle better than you any given day, and also I know more than you. That's not no goddamn ego. I told you who sent me here. She's kicked you out of here, bruh. Look at this. You keep on disrespecting her. You disrespect her every time you call her a he. This is something that needs to be, this is very vital information. I got this up here for a reason because I want y'all to see it. Look at that. It even talk about the balance and everything. And also talk about what the gateway between worlds, embodying the divine feminine and the balance of opposites within the individual. This is the womb of the cosmic mother. So before you call somebody a narcissist, you need to look at yourself tenfold, because you keep on, the whole album is nothing but goddamn taking beats from off of somebody that's on YouTube. But I just gotta go ahead and let everybody know, you can't follow somebody that don't even go by this, that don't even know where they come from. You need to know who the great mother is first and foremost. Before you come across anybody, know who the great mother is. Many people give her, she has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles. You got to earn that. I just can't make you a mark when you ask for it. You got to earn that. You got to show mad respect and understand, and you have to overstand and understand everything. And also, the other marks gotta give me the okay with you. I just can't make you a mark like that, because when I say this our channel, it's our channel. It's not gonna be fair if I make somebody a mark without the others saying like, yo, let's see what that person all about. But you need to know what the Vesica Piscis is. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Let me learn you on some things. You see that? Vesica Piscis, womb of creation. So when you're calling God a he and not realizing it's a she, you disrespecting her. She gave birth to everything. No, it wasn't rude. I'm just being real. You just can't ask. You got to ask somebody, you know, you got to be cool. We got to see how everything go with the Mars. That's just what it is. Because it's not fair to them. Because they need to know how the way you roll first. They don't going to just go ahead and say like, oh, make them a mod. The mods over here are different than everybody else. No, not trying to be rude or none of that stuff, but you need to understand this right here. Now, look at this. Read that carefully. You notice how things got to be mathematically broken down too. The sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is what? It's connected to the womb. And look, it means the bladder of the fish. That's in early Christianity, the ancient mystery school, which is dealing with what? They dealt with that, dealing with the Gnostics. Okay? Now, look at this. The symbolism of the Vesica Piscis, the womb of creation. The Vesica Piscis represents the cosmic womb from all which life emerges. Look at that. Look how many it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5 parts to that. Look at this. But this is the first. This is broken down. Let's see how many it is. It's broken down into 5 right there too. Ain't that something? It's broken down into 5 parts. And now look at it. Just look at it. I'm not gonna put my finger up right now. I just want you to look at this. But look how the way that is. Look what it says. The intersection of spirit and matter. The portal of manifestation. The birth canal of creation. The sacred feminine principle. The space where potential becomes actual. Unity becoming duality. When one circle, unity, the divine, the source, divides into 2. The Vesica Piscis is the first shape that appears, the birth of duality from oneness. The almond shape is associated with the yoni, sacred feminine. Is that vibula? I can't pronounce it right, but and the womb, the goddess principle. receptivity, and creation. The portal. Y'all got, look, the Christ consciousness. Woo! The Christ consciousness. So all you so-called wannabes that claim to be so spiritual, you don't even pay homage to her. Look at that. The Christ consciousness. In the Christian mysticism, the Vesica Piscis represents the fish symbol of early. Look at this. I ain't trying to pronounce that word. The intersection of heaven and earth. Look at that. Divine incarnation. You ask yourself, what the heck does divine incarnation mean? Let's go ahead and look it up. See, I want to say thank you to you be my know who you fucking with. Okay? I told you, this is not no ego. I told everybody that know me, I am one of the most humblest people, but now it's my turn to educate you. What is divine incarnation? Okay. I normally don't read from Wikipedia, so let's find another source, primary source, shall we? Bear with me. But I'm gonna have to use it. That's the source I'm gonna have to use so y'all can really understand it. I'm gonna just start right here. The divine incarnation is a fundamental belief in Christianity and collapsing the mystery of how God became man in the person of Jesus Christ. This doctrine not only shapes Christian understanding of Jesus' identity, but also underscores the signification of his life and works for the salvation of humanity. The implications of the incarnation continues to be explored in the theologically discussions and are central to Christianity worship and belief. Now, you know, I said, remember I told you on other videos how Christianity real base, or how I told you I look up what's the Gnosticism, how that's the real Christian teaching. It's the ways of the Gnostics. All this information right here deals with the teachings of the Gnostics right here. All of it. See? Check it out. The term incarnation comes from the Latin word incarnato. I think natio, whatever. Making flesh. Okay? In Christian theology, it specifically refers to the belief that the eternal Son of God, the second person of the Trinity, become human in the person of Jesus Christ. The doctrine asserts that Jesus is both fully divine and fully human, a union known as, I can't pronounce that word, but we want to say union. All right? So, let's go ahead and go into another breakdown on how that's also dealing with divine incarnation. This particular word, my beloveds, avatar. I'm told you I was going to go over some things. Look at this. An avatar station of a deity or released in bodily form on earth, incarnated divine teacher. Okay? So, let's go into another meaning of the word avatar so y'all can get another meaning of it. Okay? All right. An incarnation in human form. All right. Let's see if we can find the Sanskrit version on here somewhere. Let me see. I saw it on here. If not, I'm going to find it for you all. Let's go back. Because I want y'all to see the real definition. Bump all that. We're going to find the real definition on this. because I want y'all to learn something. Because I love y'all so much. I like to teach and like to keep going. All right. Avatar comes from the same word, avatar, meaning descend, when it first appeared in the 1800s, 18th century, or the 18th century. This right here speaks right here. The descendant of a deity to the earth in an incarnated form, or some manifest form. Shape. The incarnation of a god. That's what this is connected to. Divine incarnation. That's the incarnation of an avatar, which is a descendant of the divine as a divine teacher. Y'all understand me? Y'all follow me? So this is dealing with the Christ consciousness, which is also connected to the symbolism of the Vesica Piscis. You feel me? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you overstand? All of this is connected to the Great Mother's womb. She is the one that sends the avatar. She created everything. Look, it shows you everything she creates. So when you call God a he, you're disrespecting the hell out of her. Because first and foremost, you got to remember you got to go back to the womb. The womb is the all. The all is the darkness. That is where you come from. 9 months, you're in the womb, and then after that, you come out the womb during that 9th month, right? And you see light. So you're dealing with this principle, which is the feminine principle, which is dealing with the womb of creation. We have to stop saying God is a he when God is a she. This is all from the Gnostic teachings. Let's go ahead and see something else dealing with this. You actually say, what the hell is the Vesica Piscis? Look at this. She also the poles of between worlds, spirit and matter, conscious and unconscious, visible and invisible. This world and the next. She's connected to all of that. She's the whole all around spectrum of all. The Vesica Piscis in sacred geometry. Look at this. The flower of life, the tree of life, the square. Look at this. The equilateral triangle. Okay? Look at this, the square root of 3. We're dealing with numerology, we're doing mathematics. All this stuff is simple. Look at this. All of this. Look at the numbers and see if you want to add that up. That's number 9. But read this carefully. In the Gospel of John, the disciples caught catch exactly 153 fish. The number that appears in the Vesica Piscis. This is the Piscis ratio. Okay? This is no coincidence, but the sacred geometry is encoded in Scripture, which it is. Guess who know that? The Vatican. Look at this. Gothic and all the Gothic cathedrals, all of this stuff is on this website. The shapes. I want y'all to see all of this. And then let's go down to the temples, the ancient temples. Also, you got the church windows, the ancient temples. Look, Egyptian temple doorways, Greek temple proportions, Hindu yoni symbol, Buddhist. Look at that. All this is connected to the Vesica Piscis. All of that. Shout out to my brother Pisces the King. Hey, bro, if you're listening, thank you for sending the name with the Moorish last names. I appreciate you on that, because as you now see, what the last name ill represents is dealing with all of this, all these principles. want y'all to learn this. I can go back to the video when it's finished downloading. And you can pause. Look at this. Manifestation portal. All is connected to the Vesica Piscis. Do you know that one of the names of the primordial mother is Sophia? That's right. Yeah, I know. She told me that she gave me the name. Anybody say your name had that, and I know. Let me see. It's Sophia. I apologize. It's Sophia, one of the names of the. We're gonna say Holy Mother. That's what we're gonna say. Because I don't want to type the thing I want to type in. It's not, but rather means wisdom. That's in the Christian. See, this is all Catholic stuff. We ain't fooling with the Catholic stuff. Look. Sophia and Gnosticism. That's where we at. And I don't like using Wikipedia. But Sophia means wisdom. Look at that. One of the aspects, one of the feminine aspects of God. That's who Sophia is. Gnostics held that she was, I don't know what that says, or female twin of Yahshua, the bride of Yahshua, the Holy Spirit of the Trinity. She is, see, all this right here is the Vesica Piscis information. See, I had to get out. I had to be quiet, but I want to let everybody know I'm happy but upset because I'm tired of people think this is a joke. So you woke up the energy, and I want to thank you. Now, as you see, this is dealing with the womb of the Great Mother, the divine feminine. Because if you take this out, you have the word 9. Okay? Then let's go ahead and see for ourselves once again. Let's look at the name of it. The Vesica Piscis. Womb, sacred womb of creation. So before you start talking about the creator being a he, you better start thinking again. Okay? See, I try to be quiet. Tried to be real. I tried to not let no. You ain't take my energy, but I want you to know something. These are not my teachings. These ancient teachings. I want everybody to know that these are ancient teachers that's older than all of us. The Gnostics studied this and they knew about this whole entire time. The science. That's why it's always being told. That's why a lot of people are always being told to read the Kabbalion by the 3 initiates, because in that book it's talking about the all. The all is another name for the Vesica Piscis or Pisces. All of life came from out the Vesica Piscis. Also, that womb is also connected to Tiamat. Don't believe me? Look it up yourself. See, we need to really start studying and start doing our homework instead of listening to people that don't know but claim that they know. I don't know everything. I'm like everybody on here. I'm here to learn, but at the same time, when something don't make sense, gotta look it up because things gotta sound right. It's called using sound right reasoning. Rahul back to all of the Nubians. That's what I want to say too. So before you start talking any crazy stuff about those that I'm talking about, those that don't fuck with me, now you know that I don't care if you don't fuck with the brother or not. I'm on here to teach the people and also let the people know what's up. And that's why I'm here. That's why I love teaching information like this, because the simple fact is it's very vital, because we need to know a lot more than we already know. They don't want to tell you this, they keep it from you. Stop disrespecting the cosmic mother, because she created he. Not he created he. She created he. And it always shall be her that created the he. Because there's only one. And she's the one that created all. So stop trying to backmouth a brother like yours truly, and do your homework. Pick up a book and research. And stop using my numerology stuff that I taught you. That's what I want to tell you too. Because I taught you a lot. By being around me, by you stealing a lot of information. Before you start thinking that you know, the teacher had to come back and slap the hell out of the student so the student can wake up. Just remember, there comes a time that the student will realize the wrongs and will one day try to come back to the teacher, and it will be the teacher's decision to accept or say nay and go the other way. Because class is not over yet. This is just the beginning. Thank you for waking up the fire that you don't know how to put out. Okay? I hope you enjoy that. Because I know who she is. And I know she put you out. You still disrespecting after all these years, right? Eons, right? But I'm going to tell you like this. I answered her and only her, because I already knew that it was only her. This is what you asked for. I am. You really want to know who I am? I'm gonna give y'all the Egyptian name that I was given years ago. Haru, Sun, or Sin, Asar. That's one of my many Egyptian names. I got others too, but I'll get back at you on that. I have other names too, but I'll get back at you on that. My birth name have high vibration in it, but I'll get back to you on that. And I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about somebody that brought the fire out. You wanted that Aries energy out? You got it. Because what you need to understand, I am both Aries and Sag. Aries Deacon 3 deals with Aries and Sagittarius. You got the warrior side and the intellectual side, which makes me an intellectual warrior. So, which means I'm a spiritual warrior by nature. Now, let's get back to class. I just want to get that out there, because that person don't need my energy, but I need to let them know what's up. Now, and I had to pull rank real quick. My ego had to come out. When it comes down to the Vesica Piscis, the energies of her are through the whole atmosphere, through all the galaxies, because she created all the galaxies. I recommend y'all look up Sophia and the Demiurge. Look up Sophia and the Demiurge. Okay? The other video, I'm going to do another live probably this evening to finish up what I talked about earlier. But I had to bring this to manifestation on the Vesica Piscis. And shout out and one love to the brother Fire Angels. May he rest in power. You're an ancestor now. You did a video on this, and I'm just showing dedication to you, beloved brother. And I hope that your spirit is around where you can actually say thank you, because you never got your just due that you deserved on YouTube. And thank you for letting the sister know who was stealing your content. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. In other words, I know who was stealing the content, and many of those that I talked to outside of YouTube know who stole that brother's content. So, all I'm here to do now is let y'all know that the Vesica Piscis is connected to the 10,000 names, the 10,000 titles of the divine feminine or the divine feminine. Please look that up. Look up, let me see. We want to see if this is going to work. I'm going to type it up on my computer real quick. The 10,000 see if it's going to come up on here. If not, I'm going to give y'all a sound of the book. Look up the 10,000 titles of the primordial. I was over here thinking about what should I put down. They might not show it, but I'm gonna show you the book though. I'll tell you the book to get. Cosmic Mother. I'm gonna see if it's gonna pop up. Now, look. Readers can also find interesting texts about the Cosmic Mother in Tantric, Jewish, Chinese, and pagan. Ain't that something? You see the word Jewish up on there. Ain't that something? Look at this. The divine feminine in China. Tao's, look at that. Wisdom. Look at this. The divine cosmic mother. Ancient. The mysteries of ancient. Woo, look at this. This might be something. Well, God, look at this. This is a book. This is a book. I don't know what the heck. They got some nasty stuff going on there. Look at that. This is a book. That's the author. Manuscripts. Okay. I guess I downloaded it on my phone. This is a summary. Look what's on here, y'all. Look how many chapters. 101. 101 chapters of the Divine Mother. 105 chapters. Look at this. This book has 105 chapters in this book. Oh, they got nasty stuff on here. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what they got going on this page. Look. This book right here. I just downloaded the PDF file. So I'm gonna look at the PDF file, and those that I talk to outside of YouTube that have my email, I'm gonna look at it first and I'll send it to y'all. Just send me y'all. Just make sure I have y'all emails. If y'all want the PDF copy, if I can see it on my computer, I'll send it to your email. It's time to learn and relearn everything. Look at the release date. That came out 7 years ago. Let's do the math on that. That's 20. That is 18. That is what? That is 38. That's 11, which is 3. 3, that's 9. Let's see, that's 3. Plus that is 9. Plus that is 15, which is 6, which is 15, which equals the number 6, which is dealing with what? So above, so below. Which is the hexagram, so above, so below, which is dealing with both which the above part means the divine masculine, and the bottom of the hexagram represents the divine feminine, which brings forth the yin and yang. That's what that adds up to. So that was I did the numbers for you when that year came out. 2018. That equals the number 15 altogether with that number, which equals the number 6, which is the hexagram, which is so above, so below, which is the divine feminine and masculine put together to form the hexagram, which you call the Star of David today, which means supreme balance, which also deals with the Tao symbol, which is the yin and yang, which also is connected, so above, so below, which also deals with the divine connection between the masculine and feminine. Just saying. I hope y'all followed me on that. All right, so I will go ahead and leave that. Let's go ahead and see what else. Look at this. Look at this. This is a YouTube video. The cosmic mother, the woman was and is first. I'm just showing y'all different videos too, so y'all can see how it goes, how it connects back to the Vesica Piscis. Look, the name Gaia. Remember I say Gaia, y'all? Look at that. The primordial mother of Earth in Greek mythology, Gaia. Now, look at this. This is called the cosmicmother.org. Now, let's go back. My beloveds, it goes back to the Vesica Piscis, all of it. It goes back to the Divine Mother. It goes back to her. Always have, always will, and always shall. See, I done took time to deal with a lot of ridicule for the past 5 years, but it don't stop me from talking about the primordial great mother. I came to create this channel for us as a place where we can be ourselves and learn about the Divine Mother and also about divine principles when that time comes. Then let alone, I really wanted y'all to see this for yourselves on how things are breaking down. The ratio and the symbolism of the Vesica Piscis. All 5 of these deals with the 5 symbolisms. The womb of creation, the unity becoming duality, the divine feminine, the Christ consciousness. She's connected to all of this. The portals between worlds. Look at that. Stuff that we need to know. Can I share this with y'all? The Moors teach this along with the Masons. The Freemasons know this too. Thank you, my beloved brother. They ain't gonna probably be able to answer that question. But look at all this. All this is equivalent to the great primordial mother. My beloved brother, I want to say thank you for the information that you sent through the text messages with the Moorish last names. As you see, I told you, I'm doing what she sent the brother here to do. But I had to also acknowledge DC earlier about how he keep on talking rubbish. This is where I had to bring class in session for the Vesica Piscis. Stop calling the creator he when the creator is a she. This is all connected back to this, my beloveds. This, it goes back to this. And they can say this is pagan, but did you know that the ancient Chinese knew about the Vesica Piscis? Do you know that when the Moors teach in the Moor Science Temple, a lot of them go into the adept chamber and they talk about this. The fez or the tartabouche that us Moors wear. When we put that on our head, that tassel that you see, that represents the 360 degrees physical at the bottom, 360 degrees at the top, spiritual. With the tassel, that represents the umbilical cord to Allah. Goes back to the umbilical cord, which is connected to what? The sacred womb of creation. Check this out. Look at this. Look at all the Kemetic stuff that's dealing with the Moorish times teaching. The word Ka, K-A, and Ba. This is spirit. Ka is spirit. Ba is soul. That is connected to the Vesica Piscis. Vesica Piscis, meaning that your spirit in the spirit realm manifested through the physical to bring forth you in the physical by the great divine mother who has this number connected to her, which is also dealing with the divine. Then you come through here, the womb of the physical womb man. Here, your heart is also with the scale and so on before you incarnate here. Then you got to come back to the ancestral realm to be weighed again and judged. Now, this right here is connected to the primordial mother, the Vesica Piscis. Arm, leg, head, which is another name for Allah. Now, when you see a Moor wearing the tartabush right here, what you call a fez, right there, at the bottom, 360 degrees physical, at the top, 360 degrees spiritual. The black tassel represents Allah, which goes back to arm, leg, head. Arm, leg, head. Right here represents the womb. That represents the complete man, the womb man. Then it goes back to the sun. You come from the ancestral realm, which means you are a Ka. A Ka in ancient Kemetic means spirit. Ba means soul. You are in the she gives birth to you, which is another mother, which is your birth mother in this realm. You start off as spirit. Then you manifest and turn into physical form through the womb, which is also connected to these particular symbols, along with this, along with that, along with this. Let's go ahead. See, I took my time to let you understand that all of this is connected to this. So, any more questions? Any questions? Because I just wanted to go over with everybody, and I feel like it needs to be said because a lot of people are using a lot of their ego in a negative way, and I feel as though that it's time for school to be in session because she holds the key. This particular womb is also connected to I know I'm going to spell it wrong, but I'm going to spell it the best way possible. And my computer knew what the hell I was talking. It's connected to this too, y'all. It's connected to this. It's all connected. This is the human genome, which is also connected to the Eve gene, which is also connected to this. Which is also connected to the science. Which is also connected to the Ka and the Ba. Which is also connected to this symbol again. And this symbol again, and the ancestral Egyptian spirits that we have right here representing the birth and all of that, the birth, rebirth, and so on. We're going to get into this another time. I just wanted to let y'all know. And this is the Moorish Science Temple of Atlanta symbol. Look at that. Big old symbol. Now, y'all want me to go a little further to certain Orisha, but look at this. Noble 33 Temple 3. Hmm. Let me go into another symbol. Let's type this up. What is... Oh, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put her name on here. That's one of her symbols. But this is a symbol of someone else as well. You got the peacock and all that, but I'm gonna find this other symbol. Give me a second.
Peacocks are beautiful.
Because I found this in one of my books. We're gonna see if they're gonna show it on here. We're gonna find out real quick. It's in one of my books. See, this is why I do this. So look at this. Look at that. The symbol, the Oshun symbol often represented a 5-pointed star. You see that? The Oshun symbol often represented by a 5-pointed star. Let's go back. Let's go back, shall we? Let's go back. 5-pointed star, right? 5-pointed star, right? The number 7, this number 7 is also dealing with Yemoja. We'll get into that another time. But look at this, the Ka and the Ba, right? Listen, right here, the Ankh, right there. It's connected to the womb. It's dealing with the womb. It's dealing with the phallus inserted into the womb. We're going to go back to that picture of that brother. The fez. The umbilical cord. The umbilical cord. Right here. The umbilical cord right there. This is going back to... Right here, it's going back to this. Now, that's what I wanted to share with y'all. I wanted you to know what's really good. I am done talking. I will do another one later on today. My beloved ones, peace, love, light, supreme balance. Hold up, said it wrong. Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and the yang, which is the divine feminine and masculine to bring forth supreme balance. It is your little big brother, Nega Dezo. I will holler at you another day. Yes, indeed.